Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the price action of HCMC today, why this may be, and ultimately what is intended to happen on the first Monday back next week. So of course that is the 3rd of May. We're talking about what could be going on that date and how significant it could be when looking at the price of HCMC, because apparently, clearly today we are seeing a bit of influence from that. The price so far has rocketed to 0.002, which doesn't sound like a big increase from the 1.8 to 1.9 ranges that we have been seeing throughout the day. However, it is still up by a decent amount, and especially after the week that we have had where HCMC has basically been flat all week with even a bit of a downtrend from Monday, we are looking at very good things. So again, the price is up today. This does indicate the potential moves on Monday. I'm going to be giving my thoughts on this in this quick video. I'm going to try and wrap it up as quickly as possible for you people. Again, if you may enjoy it, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, because we talk about HCMC pretty much on a daily basis. So a few things to note before we do jump into the video. One, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Two, yes guys, I do own shares of HCMC. I own about 2.2 million shares. So again, that is full transparency, so you guys do know what is going on. But now that I've mentioned that to you, we are going to jump into this video, initially starting off by looking at HCMC's stock price over the past week or so. Well, the past week, as I have mentioned, has seen a lot more boring action, because actually in the past month we've seen a little bit of a pickup in price. It brought us all the way up to this 0.002 range, very similar to where we are now, but obviously from there we have fallen down. Fortunately, we didn't make it as low as we previously did, and the floor did appear to be in the 0.0014 range. So again, that's quite decent to say. We came up for about 0.001 previously, so we were up a little bit, and from there prices were moving upwards slowly and surely until the past 5 days, where we actually saw a small decline in price and obviously a very flat share price with a lot of barcoding for the rest of the week. Now again, we can see late Thursday into Friday we saw a bit of an uptrend, and especially now into late Friday we are seeing a lot of motion. Price so far up by about 14%. Obviously that's not necessarily the largest gain for a stock like HCMC, but it is still up, and that is a good thing. So if we are wondering why, it's about this May the 3rd ordeal which is currently going on. I want to give my personal thoughts and opinions on that in this video, so we'll get to that first and then look at some of the other factors. So let's have a quick look on Reddit, because Reddit does tell us quite a lot that we need to know. People on the 3rd of May are basically trying to look to buy at least $100 worth of HCMC and obviously boost the price of the stock. Now I want to give my opinions on this in just a moment, but the whole consensus and idea behind this is that 1, they are intending to squeeze out the shorts and potentially trigger a small short squeeze. 2, they're trying to get the stock perhaps trending on Wall Street bets or something of the like. And 3, of course, people do want to make quick and easy profits off HCMC. Right, now I want to give my opinions on that, because there is a lot to mention on this. Now, as you guys do know from me just mentioning, I do actually own shares of this company, and I like the company from a fundamental standpoint. However, what we are seeing right now, it's a very interesting thing. I personally don't think it is the best thing. Again, if it does rocket on Monday, I do hope it does, but personally, I think something like this is not what we need to see. If it does rocket on Monday, I would of course be a very happy investor, as I do own over 2 million shares, but I do believe that with HCMC, this company has enough going for it by itself. It has a big lawsuit with, of course, Philip Morris, and I do believe over time this will play out, and this should make HCMC the biggest profits. I think in theory the whole principle behind the price going up on Monday could be a good thing, but I think how it is going to happen, chances are if you were to buy this stock perhaps tonight, or even previously at a lower level, if the price was to rocket by a large amount, chances are you would be taking profits. And this, in my personal belief, would send the share price back down to where it is right now, if not even potentially lower. So again, this does not sound like the best idea in my opinion. Again, if this one was to get trending onto something like Wall Street bets and perhaps trigger new investment, it could be a good idea, but obviously my personal opinions are I am not necessarily the most optimistic about this May the 3rd ordeal. I think what we are seeing now in the stock market with a lot of penny stocks and a lot of these quote-unquote meme stocks is we are seeing a lot of stocks get pumped to a price which is not necessarily worthy of the company. Now HCMC, as I have mentioned, I do like the company. I think long term shareholders will be rewarded, but for me at least, I do want to see more organic growth. I don't want to see a big pump and subsequent dump in the share price. I would love to see it just happen over a more stable and slow incline period of time. So let's get back to my thoughts and opinions on what I would do when it comes to putting money onto this one on Monday. Personally, I am not going to be adding to this share position on Monday. I just am not, guys. I have mentioned that before. I am definitely happy with my 2.2 million. I probably will be adding slowly but surely over the next few months, but I'm not going to put more onto this one on Monday. It's just my personal thoughts on how I believe in this stock right now. I think this one is still more of a long-term play, despite what we are seeing when it comes to hype. If you guys do want to put money onto this one on Monday, I think that's up to you. Of course, I am not a financial advisor, and I'm not here to tell you what to do with your stock positions. But I think you definitely need to be aware of the risks, as if this one was to rocket on Monday, it could be good for the company, but ultimately it could bring the share price down just as quickly as it went up if people are profit taking, which they most likely will be. So who knows what is going to happen on Monday? Will the price actually increase? Who knows? I definitely don't have a clue. We've seen all of these articles down here, and the reason why people are continuously referring to these articles is that they are talking about potential price targets for HCMC. We've seen some articles, and I am not mentioning any articles, but this one does say it down here. Obviously, it says that the price could climb to 0.2, which would be about 20 cents, and this is being a well-shared article because obviously it's giving a lot of people hope. Now, this is something that I have mentioned before. In time, if we get something like a reverse split or even a stock buyback, we could see a price of 0.2, but I think overnight to see this one rocket to 0.2, I'm just not sure if it's going to happen. Again, I don't think it is a big deal because long term I think investors may be rewarded with HCMC, but it is a risky stock play. But obviously, with Monday, it does throw a lot of things and a lot of questions into the ordeal as to what is going to happen. So I'll definitely be watching this one on Monday. So far today, we see a volume of about 3.17 billion. In some comparison, we can see volume yesterday was only 2.9 billion, and the previous day was slightly higher than that. But obviously, we are seeing an increase in volume today, so more people are definitely buying the share price. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a short squeeze on Monday. Let's see if all of these things do actually come true. I personally do not believe they will, and I don't think that is a bad thing either. So I'm not saying this video to hate on HCMC. You guys do know that I like the company, so don't take it in the wrong way. I just think if people do want to see the price increase massively on a single day, I don't believe it is the best thing for the company. Just my personal thoughts. I just wanted to give you an update on what is going on. Again, if you do want to buy it, then buy it. It's completely up to you. If you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. It is also completely up to you. That's just my quick thoughts and opinions in a very short video for Friday. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye.